You're the one girl for me.
Oh, bye.
Poor old Andy. Well, someone's got it, so I'm saying.
We can learn more stuff nowadays than we can the ocean's tide or the sun. Oh, wow.
Okay, everybody, as you notice, a previous clip I mentioned, or I didn't mention anything, but I was at the Andy Griffith Museum in Mount Airy, North Carolina, and that's where I'm at right now. And if you're familiar with the Andy Griffith show, the town of Mayberry, well, Mount Airy is Andy Griffith's hometown, and a lot of the Mount Airy has a huge influence on the show, on the Andy Griffith show. And one of them is that Snappy Lunch. That cafe was there when Andy was growing up, and it actually was mentioned by that name in one of the episodes, one of the very early episodes, I think it was, the Snappy Lunch, mentioned on the Andy Griffith show. And it looks like there's a huge line to get into there. I don't think we're not going to eat in there, but but anyway, that's where I'm at right now. This is the historic downtown for Mount Airy, and we're going to be heading down. I'm going to be walking down that way yet. So, and I'm playing it by ear again. So here we go. See you in a minute. Walk up here a little ways. A little bit further. Okay, this is once again still downtown Mount Airy, the historic Mount downtown. And they got wagon ride that goes through town, around town. Horse drawn. Looking down there, and that theater there that I started this little clip from, the historic Earle Theatre. In there they had bluegrass music playing in there. So of course I couldn't film in there. It was actually a live radio broadcast at the time. So that was kind of cool. And that, like you may have seen on that sign, that includes the admission to the Andy Griffith Museum that was at earlier. The wristband that they give you, that gives you access to the museums that are over at the Andy Griffith Museum, and also that Earle Theatre that we just were in. But But we're heading back to the car now, and I don't know where we're going to go from here, so we'll see. I don't know. We'll play it by ear again. Yeah, there's a lot of little shops here. We got Opie's candy store over there. A lot of Mayberry stuff here. Of course, it seems to be a bit more busier than Mayberry was. More cars and traffic. It's not really quiet here. But see you in a little bit. Okay, I decided to come over across the street so you can see that side of the road. And there's the Earle Theatre, Old Time Music Heritage Hall. And we can look up there. Oh, looks like the wagon's pulling out. There they go. Drawn by mule. Going right downtown Mount Airy.
$2 for haircut chair. You can fit you in. He's going in.
Quit looking there.
Like that, go out and take your picture. We got our advertising. Turn them back around, get pictures in here. They live it in transparency, you know, they just speed it up. And so it has been very, like I said, very useful here. And this, of course, you know, you slide that out. That's nice for the, you know, label, whatever. On Bill High. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. My dad was a real neighbor, real Floyd. He actually was the last living barber in Mayberry that cut Andy Griffith's hair for him. He went to New York, So, the one on the show was the actor, of course, but Dad actually did the barber.
Yeah. Did what? Did the barber.
There was a light out the here when we walked up.
As far as I could tell, so I think they still give haircuts there. We'll just take a look in the window here. Not going to go in there eating or nothing, but there's the Snappy's luncheon there. Seeing a lot of the reflection of the cars. But there you go. Snappy lunch. There we go. Got, this is actually outside the Andy Griffith Museum, and also called the Andy Griffith Playhouse apparently. But they have the little statue there of Andy Griffith, and you know, Sheriff Andy Taylor and Opie on their way to the fishing hole. So there we go. Okay, I haven't left Mount Airy yet. But kind of a little different location down the road from downtown. Oh, a cop car. And in this location they have kind of replicas from the TV show storefronts, you know. So people can do their photo ops, you know, stand in front with a picture taken of some of the familiar storefronts from the Andy Griffith show. I'm gonna go over here and see something kind of cool here. Walk out a little further here. And look, we've got Wally service. Let's see it from this angle over here, from this corner. Okay. And there's Wally service station. And you saw that old car, for the police car that's modeled after the squad car from the Andy Griffith show. You can actually go on tours through Mount Airy in the car. And I don't know if we're doing that or not, but we'll see. We'll find out in a little bit. More photo op storefronts. But, you know, this door is open here, so I'm going to head in there, take a quick look around. And there you go, Otis's jail cell. And there we go. A quick look around, kind of like a rough copy of the show. Okay, everybody, we are going to go on that tour in the car around the Mount Airy. So we're going to be getting in a little bit, and we're getting on our way. All right, loading into the car. Well, a lot of bikes up there. See which way they go. Oh, they're going the other way. I want to see if they're going to come by here. Oh well. Oh. There we go. Get out here in the road.
And I promise you I have more fun than you doing it.
I bet you do.
You're talking to me a little bit there. But Andy graduated from high school in that location when it was Mayberry High School. He graduated from high school in 1945, graduated from college in 1949. Now, Mayberry also has another very famous person. She's a country music singer. Her name is Donna Fargo. Do you remember Donna Fargo?
I've heard the name,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
don't. You know her? Okay.
Her most famous song is Happiest Girl in the Whole USA.
Oh,
Yep.
sure.
And then she also did one I think about every morning when I look in the mirror. It's called Funny Face, for the obvious reason. Now the building with the little reddish roof on it, that, you remember the show Ellie Walker was the druggist?
Yes.
This was named for her, Walker's Soda Fountain.
Oh, okay.
That used to be a real drugstore. It was Lamb Drug. You can't really see in for the glare on the windows, but it's got the checkerboard floor, the chrome bottom chairs and stools, soda fountain. It's got that retro 60 look, but it's not retro, that's original. That's the way it's always looked. It used to be the hospital hangout. The building says Cashier Check.
candy store, Floyd City Barbershop. When I go in there, he says break time. I don't understand that. There's the world famous Snappy Lunch. Now I tell people I love chocolate candy, but I have eaten too much of it one time.
Do you want to get out and take pictures?
No.
Here? Well, there's.
Yeah, you can if you like.
Yeah, why don't you, Carl? You'll see better.
Well, she can see fine.
Yeah, this works. Okay, in 1935, his daddy bought this house with $800. And it was nothing like it is now. This part here where the windows was a porch. The toilet was on the back porch. There was no front yard. And Andy lived here. He went to college. He graduated high school in 1945. He graduated from college in 1949. So effectively, when he graduated from college, he didn't live here. And his parents lived here until 1966. In 1966, Andy was living in California. His parents were getting some age on him. So he bought him a house in California, moved them out there to live with him so he could take care of them. I don't know if I neglected to say Andy was an only child.
Oh, okay.
And he wanted to take care of his parents. He was always close to them. And he came back for the dedication of the highway, and he talked about living here. He spent the night here on the dedication of the highway. And there's a picture in the house of him and his last wife, Cindy, coming out. And he said it was good to see the old place. He said when I was growing up, the toilet was on the back porch. He said it was cold in the wintertime. He slept by the kitchen stove in the winter. There was no central heating system. And he said he don't know how his parents stayed warm. He kind of grinned when he said that. It's owned, as I said, it's owned by Hampton Inn now.
Yeah.
The breakfast part comes from Hampton Inn of the bed and breakfast. But it's a neat little place inside. It's not big at all. It's less than 1,000, or it's around 1,000 square feet, I guess, inside. But it's 2 bedroom, 1 bath, kitchen, got a little den in it. So it is a small house. Now when Andy, Andy, if you're not coming back, I'm not either. And so Don left the show to do some movies, but Andy changed his mind and he stayed 2 more years. And the show went from black and white to color when Don left and Don leaving, and they weren't together. To me, after that, it was just never the same show.
No, it wasn't.
And there we have it. That was the car we did our little tour in. And it's actually quite interesting that it was more than just Andy Griffith. It was also told about the Mount Airy, the town itself. Lots of buildings, historical stuff. So that was really a good tour that we did. I'm glad we went on it. It was a lot of fun. So if you're ever in Mount Airy, should consider going on that. So, as far as I know, this is probably going to be wrap up the Andy Griffith Mount Airy, North Carolina section of this video. And from here, as far as I know, I think we're just going to be heading to home, back to Minnesota now. So I don't know if we're going to see anything more, but either way, I'll do a concluding video clip. So the next clip you see is going to be either me with concluding the video, or at a different place that I'm not expecting. So but anyways, this is it from Mount Airy, North Carolina, Andy Griffith's hometown. And a very heavy influence on the show, the Andy Griffith Show. So, see ya in the next clip.